Hi everybody, Jenny Norris Brown here with the Micro PMU series. I just wanted to come on here today and talk to you a little bit about how we're bringing more needles to the market. We are a small company, so what Mary Hall, Scott, and myself have thought about is what configurations or what needles are going to work really well together to do multiple procedures. The two needles that we've released is the acupuncture needle, which we released last June. And just a few days ago, we launched our 3RL, which is a 0.22 and nano needle, and how they work so nicely together. And we've gone ahead and done a brow. So you can see I've done some hair strokes here with the 3RL, and I've done some pixelation with my acupuncture needle. Now the reason why this 3RL can be done with hair strokes, or you can do hair strokes, I'm sorry, with the 3RL is because of how tight the configuration is, being at 0.22. And it's gonna give you that training, so if you're not doing super well with a single needle that's a nano needle, this is going to give you that little bit of give to it because it's got all three needles real tightly together, and it's going to be able to give you those long thin hair strokes that you want, which is a nano size. So you're going to be able to have, you're not going to have to go so deep, but you're going to also be able to penetrate the skin and put enough pigment in there so that you're not really digging into this, you know, making any mistakes, maybe going too deep, and then you know your pigments heal cool. So I wanted just to show you really quick a little bit. I'm going to do a couple hair strokes with our 3RL. Make sure I get some ink on there. Now you can see how small those hair strokes are, how tightly the configuration is. And then I just want you to see how on the back of my practice skin, there's no indentations. So I didn't have to go really deep. I didn't have to press really hard, which is gonna be great for real, you know, a real client or a real customer that you have. So that's really important. Now I wanna tell you that you can also do dots with this as well. So if you have somebody who has, you know, different skin types where you need to fill in the area a little bit more, you're gonna be able to do these nice tiny little dots to fill in, maybe in the front by the bulb of the brow, to give the brow a little bit more depth, you see? And the dots are gonna hold retention a lot longer for your client. Can you do some a little bit on the outside there so you have a little bit more shading, and how well those work together. All right, now to finish off a brow, if you want to be more trendy, you take your acupuncture needle that we have. And by the way, our acupuncture needles right now do have the diamond tip, but we are going to go to a flat tip, if you can see the ends of those. Okay, so we had some feedback on that, and you all told us that you would prefer to have a flat tip rather than a diamond tip. So we're changing this acupuncture needle out for you, and we're gonna do that for you. Okay, so here you can tell I've done some pixelating already with my acupuncture needle. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that a little bit more. So you can see, you can get real tight, you can get a darker tail and whip it out. Now see how, and what's gonna be great about this is that you're also, your strokes have been made. So when you go through with your acupuncture needle, you're actually implanting more pigment into those strokes, which is going to give you great retention on your strokes as well, which is very important for your clients. They're going to keep coming back to you because they're going to know that their eyebrows are going to last. Now, as you move through the brow, you just kind of want to go a little bit faster and hitting the skin because you want it to be a little lighter. So you can even go more ombre with this, you know, where you're going from a darker shading into medium tones, and then all the way where you pull it into the front of the bulb, it's real light. Keep that machine moving, keep that needle moving, because you don't want to implant too much pigment into one area where you have too much saturation. You want it to be nice and steady and slow. And you can even take your pigment and go underneath a little bit into this brow. Take this is the acupuncture needle I'm using here, and even do the ombre a little bit underneath, causing a shadowing effect on the brow. You see that? Mm-hmm. See, there you go. And that's going to lead into more of a less concentrated area of pixelation. Okay? Beautiful. Again, giving your clients a lot more retainment. If you see that. Now I want to just really quick again show you as I flip this practice skin over. Look at that. Didn't have to press very hard and still got lots of pigment into the skin. So that's super important. So you can check us out and buy these needles through micropmusupply.com. And the Facebook page is micropmutattoosupply.com. Sorry, I said it wrong the first time. And the micropmu tattoo Facebook page. You can click a button to shop there directly, and it'll take you over there, and it's going to be under the Micro PMU series. So again, it's the acupuncture needle, and it's the 3RL and a .22. Thanks.